We have a lot to discuss. Yesterday, we created a TikTok video. The calculations were disliked by many. The formula was unclear to them. I'll explain it to you in this section. And this is true for all cryptocurrencies available on the market. Next, we will examine the Bitcoin chart. We will be discussing Uniswap. Michael Saylor will tell us what he plans to do with his Bitcoin keys once he leaves this place. Additionally, Ripple is making a significant resurgence in the United States, so we'll leave even a little velo here. Without further ado, relax and take a seat back. Let's get started with a $99,324 Bitcoin. In the last 24 hours, it has increased by 1.6%. Ethereum is now a point and is approaching at 3647. XRP is up 1.8%, trading at $2.38, while the USDCA and USDT are both trading at 99 cents. The total market value of cryptocurrencies has increased slightly since this morning, reaching $3 trillion, $515 billion. Here, let's examine the previous Bitcoin chart. As you can see, we have entered a bullish channel with a very positive trend. The bottoms of Bitcoin are visible around about 91K. In the past, I have predicted that Bitcoin will never fall below 90K. Please pardon me. It's holding up, as you can see. Then we had the small top of the range here, which is sitting at 106,000. Oh, so beautiful. What is required? For now, we need a breakout, similar to the XRP chart I showed you in today's first video. A chop zone is where we are. Chop City is how we like to refer to it. This is the computation. Many folks were not impressed. Although they weren't pleased with it, this computation is entirely correct. It can be applied to any coin. This is based on the total value of the cryptocurrency market, which is $4 trillion. The point I'm trying to make is that, if this bull run is short-lived, which I don't think it will be, we will only see roughly another $500 billion in cryptocurrency. If we take that amount and multiply it by the market cap dominance for XRP, the total cryptocurrency market cap will be $4 trillion. That's about where we are at the moment if we think XRP will only dominate by 4%. XRP dominates by 4%. Using a little multiplication, we would discover that we would have 116 billion US dollars in XRP out of the 4 trillion. Math doesn't lie, thus it's extremely easy to figure out the pricing here, people. This can be applied to any asset available. We calculate how much money would have been in XRP at that time if its market capitalization had a 4% dominance. Like it does now, when the total value of cryptocurrency is $4 trillion. The price of XRP will be $2.81 if we add 116 billion to the 57 billion. Many claim that market capitalization is irrelevant. You're not understanding. Well, what we are discussing here is market capitalization, or the total amount of money in cryptocurrency. In the whole cryptocurrency market, this amounts to $4 trillion. We take the current circulating supply of XRP, which is currently at 3.5. Keep in mind that the circulation supply varies each month. Since we would be spending more than 2.57 billion, these figures would really be lower if this occurred in 2, 3, or 4 months, but the cost would be this. This provides you with a fantastic price estimate and idea of its likely direction. XRP experienced a 6% increase in both 2017 and 2021. Thus, this figure is predicated on 4%. You can get a number by just changing the math to 4 trillion times 0.06. You may determine the value of XRP by adding it to the 57 billion it needs to circulate and supply, or the total number of XRP tokens in circulation. With a daily exchange volume of 1.7 billion, Uniswap claims to be the largest on-chain platform for cryptocurrency trading. Use the Uniswap online application to find tokens on 12 chains. There are more than 7 million users of Uniswap. That's crazy. Keep an eye on what Uniswap is creating and accomplishing. We received this listen with according to Michael Saylor, it's quite intriguing. He claims that he will burn his keys once he is gone. According to him, it will benefit all other holders. Wholly, however, I would say that with Bitcoin, which is so amazing, you are making a pro rata if you amass a significant amount of wealth and simply burn the keys when you depart. Give to each and every Bitcoin owner worldwide according on their contributions and level of expertise. Therefore, I think it's fantastic to promote Bitcoin as a protocol for wealth. Other than that, I believe you are aware that you should bring the Bitcoin. Yes, you have, but will your reputation be based more on your humanitarian or financial achievements? Decades after Satoshi's death, I aim to be remembered for carrying on his legacy and commercializing Bitcoin with businesses and governments. Let's recall what transpired with Prometheus. As you attempt to carry on Michael's wonderful legacy, let's pray that doesn't happen to you. If this is true, what a move! What a step! Even fewer Bitcoins would be in use as a result. A lot of it belongs to this individual. Holy Ethereum analysts are forecasting a strong first quarter for the ratio of ETH to Bitcoin. We have been discussing a theory for a while now. Ethan's dragon has been falling behind, you see. There will soon be a huge push-up that will be performed across the market. Let's be truthful. The query is, when do I think Q1 if Q1 doesn't witness it? Well, that will take place later this year. This year, it will happen. The fireworks are still to come. Although parabolic blow-off tops have not yet been seen, 2025 is going to be an excellent treat. It's going to start this month, Velo, and I don't believe people realize how bullish this year is going to be. What if I told you that 3 cents will be destroyed by the end of March and that a massive impulse wave of 1,400% has already begun? He asks. Did you notice the story? By the end of March, everyone is demanding targets. That concludes Q1. Everyone is quite optimistic. Q1 no ifs, ands, or buts are involved. At the start of the year, a lot of changes are occurring globally, particularly in the United States. A significant amount of money will enter the market, particularly now that we have the go-ahead for cryptocurrency. Many more of these assets will be made available on these bigger exchanges. Mass is going to pump this item, and it will soon be listed on finance. Since sub-ascent, we have been discussing below. This is going to blow out. The fact that below is going to soar is painful, but I'm ready for it. I'm here to benefit from every single thing I own, including the gains. I can't wait for it to have a pump. Give me this Ripple, please. In New York, they have openings for jobs. The most optimistic event that has ever happened to Ripple was discussed in the first video today. Gary said, yes, I'm getting kicked out, as Trump took office. Massive signings were made by Ripple in the United States. They increased from 27 jobs to 31 jobs in the 6 weeks between Thanksgiving and the end of 2024. Then, if XRP can succeed, we get this. Pull this off down below. It would be amazing if we could reach a new all-time high. The bull flag is going for $15, but it seems much more feasible to use Fibonacci retracement levels and shoot for 3 to 7. I gave it a range of 350 to 650 from 3 to 7. That will be the sweet area, with XRP locks virtually assured. The parabolic blow-off top will be the source of anything above that. I believe that we enter the 350 to 650 range. We're going to witness the summer-fall blow-off peak on XRP before Q1 ends, and I believe that many people will miss it because they will be taking profits. They will not re-enter the market at the conclusion of Q1, which is the first retracement that will take place. They will remain on the sidelines because they continue to believe that we will continue to decline and then suddenly see these parabolic gains soar to the top. Do you recall the use of parabolic moves? They simply zip. We're talking about 3 5x's occurring in a time frame of 72 hours, after all. Out there, things become intense. Is a double-digit XRP visible to me? I have discussed this. Absolutely. However, the transition from 350 to 650 is where it all begins. We should keep it between $4 and $5. When tax season rolls along, if we remain within that range after the correction, it all begins today, but we will see XRP have a parabolic blow-off peak that will push us into the double-digit range. How do we get there? To what extent do we become intoxicated? When we backtrack, where do we hold? What is the effective date of the ETFs? After the correction, we can get the ETFs to start operating. Or if we can maintain this in that higher level and weather the correction with the help of the ETFs. At that time, you know it's easy to make $5 to $6 on a double-digit parabolic blow-off top. It's easy, people, and then we have this clear-cut and easy. You have levels of XRP fib. Approaching $100 with $16. It's not visible on my bingo card. Not this $16 bull run, no, I do think that may happen. $100. Not on my bingo card, please. Not even close. We are honest. Folks, we do realistic numbers here. I'm telling you now, don't you? Don't sit here. When it reaches $100, you would say, I'm selling my XRP this bull cycle. Avoid doing it. It's not making progress. Profits should be taken early. Take them off, because I'm going to take mine and everyone else's who has been holding XRP for a while if you don't take your profits. After doing a 2 to 10x on it, that will be in the green and positive. They will also be keeping their earnings. Be astute, adhere to the goals and the numbers. Utilize the form there. I gave you a preview of this video so you could see where XRP is headed. With, anything between 5 and 10 trillion sitting in the entire cryptocurrency market, the market cap dominance ranges from 4%, which is where we are at the moment, to roughly 15 to 20%.